Welcome back. In the previous video, we created the view model layer. Now let's move to create the view layer. The purpose of this layer is to inform the view model about the user's action. This layer observes the view model and doesn't contain any kind of application logic. I'll create a new package and I name it as view. Remember, the name of the package should be in small letters. I'll move down to the activity underscore main.xml layout, go to split mode, remove this text view, and I'll create a recycler view. Match parent ID recycler view, and click on infer constraints, and here we go. This is our main activity XML. And in this application, I'll introduce a new layout, which is the SwipeRefreshLayout, which detects a vertical swipe, display a distinctive progress bar, and triggers callback methods in your app. So go to developer.android.com and search for swipe to refresh. Scroll down and select Kotlin, and I'll copy this dependency. Go back to Android Studio and here to build.gradle.kts. Here in the dependencies, I'll add the swipe to refresh. Sync now. Then let's go back to the main activity.xml file, and here I need to remove this constraint layout and I'll replace it with swipe android x dot swipe refresh layout dot widget dot swipe refresh layout, and the layout width is match parent and the height is match underscore parent. I need to add the namespaces and I'm going to use the data binding. So here, of course, I go back to the Android tag and scoop in the build.gradle.kts, and I'll add build features, and here I need to specify data binding equal to true. Sync now, and data binding is added to our project, and here I'll start with the layout tag, cut it, paste it here, and I need to add these namespaces. Alt plus enter, you can add this namespace for Android, and Alt plus enter to create the namespace declaration for Android. And of course, I need to add Android here in order to solve the errors. Okay, you can see the errors gone and the swipe layout fill the entire screen. I'll give it an ID, swipe layout, and tools, and I'm specifying the context of the .main activity. Alt plus enter to import this namespace. And you can see here the tools. This is our layout. Here I'm specifying the swipe refresh layout, and the ending tag and the closing tag of this swipe to refresh, I'll specify it here. Of course, I include them into the layout tag to use the data bind. And since I'm going to use an adapter and RecyclerView, I need to create a new custom layout for displaying items in the RecyclerView. So for that, I'll create movie underscore list underscore item. This layout will act as a template for every item, for every movie in my RecyclerView. I'll add the layout tag, and inside the layout, I'll copy these namespaces, cut them, add them here. Then I remove this constraint layout, and inside the layout tag, I'll start adding a linear layout because I'm going to use it to organize the items and the widgets in a linear manner. Match parent, wrap content, Android, orientation to vertical. Then inside this linear layout, I'll create a card view layout. Match parent for the width, and the height would be match parent also. The ID would be CV movie, card view movie, and layout margin would be 5 dp, elevation would be 3 dp, and gravity would be center. Card corner radius 1 dp, which is good, and we finished our card view. Inside this card view, we need to add 2 text views and 1 image view inside a relative layout. So I'll create a relative layout, match parent, and I'll specify inside this relative layout the image view, and the other 2 text views. So this is our movie list item layout. It's a layout containing a linear layout, and inside this linear layout we have a card view, and inside this card view we have a relative layout that contains 2 text views and 1 image view.